Good morning students, welcome back in chemistry class. Today in part 7 of atoms and molecules we'll discuss about the formula mass unit and molecular mass. How to find out molecular mass and how to find out formula mass. Now students, let's see what is molecular mass. When we speak about molecular mass means we have to find the mass of a molecule. So molecular mass of a substance is the sum of the atomic masses of all the atoms in a molecule of the substance. Suppose the molecule is of element, single element, or the molecule of a compound. How many atoms are present in the molecule? The sum of atomic masses of all the atoms present in molecule. Understand this thing. How many atoms are there in a particular molecule? You have to just add the atomic masses of all the atoms, right? And as we denote the atomic mass by unit, atomic mass unit, that is U, in the same way the relative mass of a molecule also will be expressed in the same unit, that is atomic mass unit, and its symbol is U. It will be much clear to you when you will find it out, like suppose relative molecular mass of water. I have given the example here. So this is, the formula of one molecule of water is H2O. It contains 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. Now see, what will you do? That you will multiply atomic mass of hydrogen by 2 because there are 2 atoms of hydrogen, and you will add the mass of oxygen. Here it is single, so you will just multiply it by 1. As you can see here, 2 multiply 1 unit, that is atomic mass of hydrogen, plus 1 multiply 16 unit, that is the atomic mass of oxygen. So 2 unit plus 16 unit becomes 18 unit. So the relative molecular mass of water is 18 unit. Some more examples are here. Molecular mass of nitrogen gas. This is nitrogen gas. You know the formula of nitrogen gas is N2. It has 2 atoms of nitrogen. So what will you do? You will just multiply the atomic mass of nitrogen by 2. So 2 multiply 14 unit, because the atomic mass of nitrogen is 14 unit, it becomes 28 unit. I hope you are understanding it. Again I am telling you how many atoms are there in a molecule. You will just add the mass of all the atoms. Here only single element is there, that is nitrogen. So atomic mass of nitrogen you need, that is 14 unit. And because 2 atoms of nitrogen are there, you will multiply it by 2. And then it becomes 28 unit. Students, though sometimes it comes in when it is asked in the question paper, the atomic masses are given also, sometimes they don't give. But you will learn, and slowly as the passes of time, you will be able to learn all these atomic masses while doing the practice of such kind of numericals. Now molecular mass of magnesium oxide. Atomic mass of magnesium you will write, and you will add in this atomic mass of oxygen. In case of magnesium oxide, you can see magnesium also has 1 atom magnesium oxide has 1 atom of magnesium and 1 atom of oxygen. Both are single. So you will multiply it only by 1. 1 multiply 24 unit plus 1 multiply by 16 unit, that is the atomic mass of oxygen. And when you will add it, it becomes 40 unit. Now students, this is another term, that is formula unit mass. There is no difference in case of molecular mass and the formula unit mass. If you are finding the formula unit mass, then also you are doing the same. means you will do the sum of all atomic masses of all the atoms present in a formula unit of a compound. How will you define it? The formula unit mass of a substance is a sum of the atomic masses of all atoms in a formula unit of a compound. So formula unit mass is also calculated in the same way as we do for the molecular mass. That any formula is given to you, you will just write the atomic masses and you will add these all atomic masses and you will get the formula unit mass. Only the difference is in between these two, that formula unit mass for those substances whose constituent particles are ions. So we use word formula unit mass for those substances only whose constituent particles are ions. Let's see the example, that is sodium chloride. You know that sodium chloride is made up of by sodium ion, that is Na plus, and chloride ion, that is Cl minus. Means the constituent particles of sodium chloride are ions. So here we are finding formula unit mass for NaCl. And what will we do? We will do the same as we have done in case of the molecular mass. See, atomic mass of sodium you will write, plus you will write atomic mass of chlorine. And we know that atomic mass of sodium is 23 unit. So you will multiply it by 1 because there is only one sodium atom. So 1 multiply 23 plus 1 multiply 35.5, that is the atomic mass of chlorine, and when you will add these two you will get 58.5 unit. So in this way you will find the formula unit mass. See one more example here, that is calculate the formula unit mass of potassium carbonate K2CO3. You know that again what will you do? You will do the same procedure, because potassium, 2 atoms of potassium are there, so you will multiply 2 into atomic mass of potassium you will write, plus you will write 1 multiply atomic mass of carbon, because carbon is single atom here, so you will multiply atomic mass of carbon by 1 only, it will remain the same. And then O3, 3 atoms of oxygen, so 3 multiply atomic mass of oxygen. So 2 multiply atomic mass of potassium is 39 unit. So 2 multiply 39 unit plus 1 multiply 12 unit plus 3 multiply 16 unit, and it will be 78 unit. That is the mass of potassium, because 2 atoms are there, so it will be 78 unit. Carbon is single atom, so 12 unit, and plus 48 unit, 16 3s are 48, and when you will add these all it becomes 138 unit. So what is the formula unit mass of potassium carbonate? That is 138 unit. Let's now students see one more example here, that is the formula unit mass of calcium hydroxide. The formula of calcium hydroxide is CaOH whole twice. In such a case, whenever you will find the formula is like this, means some atoms are written inside the bracket, you will multiply all these atoms by the number written in subscript. As you can see here, 2 is written outside the bracket, so you will multiply the mass of oxygen by 2 as well as the mass of hydrogen by 2. Let's see. Atomic mass of calcium is equal to 40 unit. Atomic mass of hydrogen is equal to 1 unit, and atomic mass of oxygen is equal to 16 unit. So what will you do here? 1 multiply atomic mass of calcium, because calcium is 1, plus 2 multiply atomic mass of oxygen, plus 2 multiply atomic mass of hydrogen. So 1 multiply 40 unit, that is the mass of calcium, plus 2 multiply 16 unit, the mass of oxygen, plus 2 multiply 1 unit the mass of hydrogen. So it comes 40 plus 16 to the 32 plus 2, and after adding you are getting a 74 unit. So what is the mass of calcium hydroxide? That is 74 unit. So students, whether you have to find molecular mass or the formula unit mass, the method is same. So practice these all molecular masses and formula unit mass to find out. Thank you. Have a good day.